You are watching Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is the June 3rd, 2024 meeting of the Michigan City Fire Merit Commission. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
All right, let's call the Michigan City Fire Merit Commission meeting on Monday, June 3rd at 5 p.m. to order. Let's stand for Pledge Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Mr. Adrian.
Present.
Mr. Biji.
Present.
Mr. Deutscher. And Mr. Nyla present. Approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of May.
Motion approved.
I'll second it.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Nays? None. Communications and claims. No. All right. Report from the city council representative.
I have no report at this time.
No report. Commission attorney. No report. Local 475.
475, all right, so I gave each of you this letter here. Last meeting, we discussed having definitive paperwork for merit ordinance changes, so I wanted to bring something hard copy. I do have one recommendation for a merit ordinance change. It's a small one, not really too in-depth. So in the past, we've done all of our recruiting through the newspaper, and that is completely eliminating a whole demographic of younger individuals. They are on the internet, the web, social media, Indeed. There's job postings, platforms where they can look for jobs, and I don't believe we're really on those. So the recommendation is to adopt a new ordinance stating that recruitment announcements shall be published through a variety of channels to ensure wide dissemination. This includes but is not limited to the Daily City, or the, I think I left out newspaper, Daily City newspaper, city's official website, and social media advertisements. Additionally, online job boards and community outreach platforms may also be utilized to reach a broader audience. So that is recommendation, discussed it with the fire chief. We're both on the same page with that.
Yeah, we should have probably done this a while back, but kind of catch up with the times with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see
I can
anything
see
wrong
it.
with it.
All right.
So that's our recommendation. That's all I've got.
And then, so this has to go in front of the council, and the council's got to approve it.
That would have to, if you guys have any objections or want to talk about it.
Well, that sounds good to me.
Bring it to you first, and then I believe Daisy would have to bring it to the council.
Sounds good.
Somebody have to introduce that and then they
Who
go
monitors
through the
this?
normal, meetings.
Who monitors this site?
Who monitors which site?
The employment site. You're gonna put something on there. Who takes care of it?
Probably IT.
Yeah.
Because there's always somebody who's gonna mess with something. You know how things go.
And we are in the process of actually revamping the entire website. We just approved the rest of the ARPA money at the last city council meeting, and in there was money to upgrade the city's website.
Is it secure?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think what he's going for is necessarily applying online. Unless I read it.
Notification, maybe.
But it's more of like to notify, hey, there's job
Openings.
to advertise when we're
They
gonna
probably
test.
still have to go down to City Hall to get the
Yeah, you still gotta-
application.
Right, you still have to, maybe they might have a way where you can print out the application, but you still have to
Online.
return it in person.
Right.
So that way we're not putting, we're not putting personal information.
Where it could be.
Right.
Right. How long will that be on there? Just sporadically, like seasonal or what?
So when there's a need for a hiring process, so you guys, once we go through the list, then we need to start a whole new hiring process. We're not there yet. We're not at that.
But I believe that
Well, I would say when I came on, they would only do it for like 2-week period, like, hey, we're accepting applications, when they were getting ready to test. But I think they changed that a few years back where, it was changed a few years back where they take applications all year round.
All year long,
And
yes.
then what they'll do is when we know a test is coming up, a certain point out from that test, they notify everybody that they got applications for. They'll contact them and let them know that the testing date, whatever information they need to know
And
about
and
testing.
they also cut it off
Yeah, there
or
would be a cut-
receiving
yeah,
anymore.
There would be a cutoff when the test is coming, yeah.
Right.
I think the whole idea of this is just to advertise it better.
Yeah, get
So we
more
get
people
applicants.
involved.
More-
Oh, yeah, I agree with it.
And if this is approved tonight, then this could go on the next council meeting on June 18th. And then that would be first reading, and then we could do second and third reading on July 2nd. So the earliest this could be implemented would be July 2nd.
Sure. I don't think we have to prove anything. We just,
Nope.
it's all up to them and the council. We just follow what they give us.
Courtesy, and
Right.
maybe they might have something to add to it or they'd like to change, but really when it comes down to it, not to sound mean, but I mean, we don't need them.
True.
We like to consult with them and keep them in the loop, absolutely. But when it comes right down to it, if we want to present that, that's everybody's chance at the council meeting. That's their chance to oppose or show their favoritism or opposition to it. So,
Is it in the newspaper now?
I don't know if they continually put it in the newspaper.
I don't think continually.
I didn't see
No.
it today, of
We're
course I
not,
wasn't.
we're not in a hiring process right now, so it wouldn't be in the paper now.
Okay.
But if you go down to City Hall and ask for an application for the fire department, they will give you one and you can fill it out and turn it in. They take applications all year long.
Right, yeah, I understand that.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
All right. Report from the chief. Yeah.
All right, I got a couple things. Let's start with monthly calls and whatnot. Move on to the rest. So for the month of May, our incident call breakdown was, we had fire calls, we had 12. We had 329 rescue or emergency calls, medical calls. 14 hazardous condition, 10 service calls, 44 good intent, 4 false alarm, 6 NARCAN. Six NARCAN were used on the medical. And I normally don't read it like that. Man, I just got on a roll. So we had a total number of incidents of 415, which is actually an increase of 63 from the same time last year. So we're up about 3% on total calls over last year at this time. See if I got any questions on those or anything.
How many false alarms did you say?
How many? What?
False alarms?
The false alarms was 4. False alarm or false calls.
That's pretty good. Only 4.
So like I said, the total number of incidents was 415, 329 of those being emergency rescue EMT kind of calls, EMS calls. The June anniversaries, we have Assistant Chief James Young with 34 years.
Yeah.
Assistant Chief Michael Orzak will have 29 years. Fire Marshal Jeff Bruder with 28 years. Captain Joseph Zerbs with 17. Driver Operator Leo Martirano with 12. And probationary firefighters Tristan Frazier and Jacob Ott with 1 year each. And for those two, since they're still on probation today, what I would like to do is ask for them to come off probation on their anniversary dates, barring any kind of a issue. I don't see that happening, but you know, as long as they don't get arrested or anything like that, we should all be good to go.
When is it?
June 12th will be Tristan Frazier's 1 year mark, and Jacob Ott will be on June 20th. So as long as everything stays good to that point, I'd like for them to come off probation on their days. And then that way we don't have to backdate any pay or anything like that, back pay or
I
anything.
don't see any problem with that. You?
And they get promoted from probationary to what? First class firefighter? Is that what they're?
No, we don't do first class yet.
It's
It'll be just like
firefighter.
firefighter, like 1 to 2 year, whatever.
Firefighter, just to firefighter.
Yeah.
So we need a motion to promote the probationary firefighters to firefighters on their anniversary dates. Correct? Is that what you're asking for?
So moved.
All in favor, so you're saying aye?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
All good on that. The other one was another firefighter we had been on probation, working towards his EMT. He was having a little issue with EMT. He has now passed his EMT as of May 23rd of this year. So I would ask that he come off probation and any pay or anything he has coming to him be back, back paid to retro back to May 23rd. So I think it's like a couple weeks ago or something. 3 weeks ago, maybe, almost. Brian Bentley. So I'm asking for him to come off probation and,
How long's he been on probation? Over a year, isn't it?
yeah.
Has he had
Because
problems?
I know the previous chief asked to extend his probation period out.
And we extended it.
Yeah. He extended it and then back around March, it was gonna run out, that extension, and I left it to you all how you wanted to do it.
And he finally made it.
And I believe Mr. Beege was the one that said, well, let's extend it out to the June meeting and see where he's at that point. Because he still had the ability to test and stuff still.
Right.
He had some testing left that he could do. And since then, he has passed. So
Thank
I'm
goodness.
asking for him to go
So
ahead.
that would be retroactive to May
May
what?
23rd, May 23rd. That was the day, when I understand that was the day he passed, that was the date given to me.
Okay, so we need a motion to promote probationary firefighter Brian Bentley to firefighter retroactive to May 3rd.
So moved. I'll second it.
All in favor, so you're saying aye?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes 3-0.
Another thing, I know it's on our Facebook page. I want to see if the union wants to put it on theirs. What we've got together with PD, I can make copies of this. I didn't even think about bringing it. It's Michigan City Safe Citizens. We got together, police asked us, we had a meeting with police, and it was us, police, and LaPorte County EMS. We're gonna be offering 4 classes to educate people on certain things, like the police will be doing gun safety this Thursday. All these will be on Thursday in the month of June at 4:30 p.m. So that'll be at the police department as the gun safety one on Thursday. June 13th at the police department, EMS will be doing a stop the bleed, teach life-saving techniques on, stopping bleeding, so on and so forth. We will be having ours, they got down here on PD, so we'll probably be at the police department. We're gonna do a fire safety on June 20th. With fire hazards, teaching escape routes for the home, fire extinguisher use, safety. We're gonna throw in some water safety and stuff too, since we have the lifeguards, and probably some other tidbits of information to help out around the home. And then the police are gonna be doing one on June 27th for personal protection at the police department. Like I said, again, it'll be Thursdays in the month of June at 4:30, go about an hour and a half or so like that. If you go on, there's a QR code to register, and they have contact information. For the police would be Steve Forker, got his email address. For the fire would be Tia Free, our PIO, and EMS will be Brian Beach. So if you have any questions, contact them. And if you can't remember any, if somebody watching or anybody can't remember any of that, just you call the fire department, we'll get you the info. But I believe the police have it on their Facebook page. I think EMS may.
That's right, I think
play
I've
with
seen it on
Facebook,
Facebook.
so I don't know.
Yeah,
for
I've
sure.
seen it on
And I was
Facebook.
told it's on ours also. So just remember that. And May 29th, I received a letter on about, I believe it was probably about the 30th. Sure everybody heard about Beach Walk Fire. I had Beach Walk Fire on April 19th. B Shift responded to that. So I want to read a letter that was sent to several individuals, like Mayor, myself, and a couple other individuals here on the department, plus all of B Shift, really. So if I go ahead and read that, if you don't mind. So it's dated May 29, 2024, and it says, our extreme gratitude to the Michigan City Fire Department. It says, Dear Michigan City firefighters, on behalf of the Beach Walk Property Owners Association and all the residents of the Beach Walk neighborhood, we want to express our extreme gratitude to the Michigan City Fire Department, the Michigan City firefighters of B Shift, Fire Chief Bear Taylor, Battalion Chief Mike Warzak, and Captain Jason Weiss for their swift response, bravery, and outstanding firefighting skills that suppressed the fire at 305 Beach Walk Lane in the early morning of April 19th. Without this extraordinary effort, we believe there would have been considerably more damage to homes in our neighborhood. Because of your heroic effort, the fire was contained quickly and damage resulted only to 2 homes with no injuries or fatalities. We wish all the firefighters all the best in the future. Thank you for being there for us when we need you, and it's signed BPOA Board of Directors, and there's Adam Weirs, Cameron Goff, Julie Nias, Steve Johnson, and Rich Murphy. I want to say thank you to the Beach Walk Property Owner Association for that recognition. It's very much appreciated, and it's nice to be recognized once in a while. You know, I know people appreciate us, but sometimes it's nice to just say it with something like that, and that is what makes me proud to be a firefighter in Michigan City and to work next to the firefighters of Michigan City Fire Department. So again, thank you to the Beach Walk Property Owners Association. Glad we can help you out and be there for you. Any other questions, concerns, compliments, complaints, hugs, anything? You want to throw something out there? Take it? No?
That it?
That's it for me.
All right. Old business, any old business? Any new business? No new business here? Wow. Public comments.
Wearing my teacher hat right now, I want to thank Station 4 for giving 8 different tours to my classes, my 7th and 8th grade students from Barker who walked down to Station 4 each class period, and they gave us 8 tours between 4 days, or between 2 days, so thank you all for your patience. Everybody was so kind and patient, and they like played with the kids, and it was a great time. So thank you to them.
Public comments, any other public comments? Commission comments? Motion to adjourn,
So moved.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Next meeting will be Monday, July 1st. Thanks for coming, everyone.
Well, thank you for coming.